that Big 12 championship and possibly more.
Did you feel like kind of the new guy, and you've got a quarterback that you haven't worked with, and you've got to get on the same page with him and learn an offense, and it's a lot at once?
Yeah, I felt new. Obviously, like, just coming over here, transitioning from Alabama, like, even moving to the West Coast, a lot of stuff was new to me, but I feel like just being around them, they helped me a lot with this transition. They made it easy on me.
What made you decide to come over from Alabama? I mean, it's Alabama. Everybody wants to play at Alabama. One of the brands across the. What made you come here?
Really just talking with Coach Dillingham, and on my visit, I felt real comfortable. And some of the things that he was talking about, Coach Arroyo, and just the offense. Like, I seen, clips and all that of like how explosive it could be, especially with adding an addition like myself to the offense. I felt like this is the right place.
What's unique about Sam from other quarterbacks you've maybe played with?
He's a competitor. Not only do he want to compete with the quarterbacks, he compete with the wide receivers. This time he hop in the drill with us, and I feel like he's just a leader and a competitor that push everybody to really be their best.
What was your kind of first impression when you first met him, first interaction?
I ain't gonna lie, he reminded me of like my old high school quarterback a lot, like just that competitiveness and that leadership and like that grit. I seen a lot of that before, and when I got around him, I felt that same thing. So I just knew it was gonna be a match.
How's your guys' kind of relationship been? I know you only got here, in the spring, but like, how'd that relationship kind of come together?
It's been good. We've been hanging out outside of the facility, like just outside of football. We had talks one-on-one, just things that he's seen inside of me and stuff that I see with him. So I feel like just being with him in those one-on-one moments, like, it made me real comfortable with him and being able to like trust him in that position.
What's it like?
A lot of these returning guys, they keep on bringing up accountability. Is that something you picked up on pretty quickly?
Oh yeah, for sure. Even with this team, it's a player-led team. A lot of the coaches, they push us to be on our own. Like, at the end of the day, it's a lot of independence with what they give us, and they really push us to just be yourself and push one another. Like I said, it's a player-led team, and everything we do, it's for us. Like, we're the ones that go on the field and have to do this at the end of the day. So yeah.
What's it like playing for Hines Ward?
Hines funny, man. I love playing for Hines Ward, with his experience, all his time in the league. I feel like being a player under him, it just teaches you how to be a man at the end of the day. It teaches you to just strive for more and more. At the end of the day, even if you had a great day, it's still not done. The work is never complete with Hines Ward. And I feel like with him, it's just really about that grit, that toughness, that hard work. Like, it's never complete.
How much did that play a role in your decision to come here?
To be honest, when I first came and they said Hines Ward, I knew the name sounded familiar, but I didn't really know for real until I was like, oh, wait, that's, what I'm saying? I didn't fully know, but when I got here and, we had our talks and just being in practice, him coaching me, I feel like it's been real good. Like, I've been loving the connection between me and him. I can talk to him even outside of football. Like, it's been real good being under him.
Seeing what's inside the walls of an elite program like Alabama, now seeing the walls inside ASU, do you feel like ASU has some of those elite program blue blood characteristics?
Oh, for sure. I feel like, especially now within these next coming years, even now, like, we have the ability to be a powerhouse team. I feel like we have the ability to be in those top conversations. It's a lot of talent within these walls, and, come August, it's just going to show.
What's your impressions of Jordan? What have you kind of liked about, what stood out to you about him as a wide receiver?
I feel like his consistency. Coming in, like I said, I didn't really know much about this place, if I'm being honest. But just being here, being around those type of guys every day, I feel like really his consistency and his approach to a lot of the things, he takes it real serious. Like, this is our job. He's being professional before he's professional. Yeah.
You guys been able to kind of share and exchange ideas and kind of bounce things
off? For sure. It's times that, he might coach me up on a route, or I might tell him what I see on this, or he might, correct me on some things. So just that feedback, bouncing off of each other, being great for us. Yeah.
Your speed could be a real weapon for this offense. What is the biggest key between you and Sam getting on the same page on the deep balls?
Really just trusting each other, not overthinking it. Like you said, like, my speed is a weapon, it can be, but even within myself, I realized that it's not always, I don't have to always go 100% every route. Like, my tempo, the way I can change it up, and just even being able to disguise it sometimes. Like, we might have something and they might think I'm going deep, but I'm really shutting it down or something like that. Really just finding those sweet spots. Like, we've been working on it all summer, all spring, and I feel like it's been getting better every week. And like I said, we get to the season, it's just gonna show.
Did you watch the Peach Bowl, and what was your impressions, if you did watch the Peach Bowl, of ASU and what you saw?
I want to say we was in a hotel. I was with Bama at the time. I think it was in a hotel, but I seen like the last half of it or something like that. Like, I seen Scat, the crazy catch he had, and some of those crazy plays. But if I'm being honest, I thought to myself, I'm like, how is this team still in there? Like, we thought it was gonna be a blowout. Like, the whole country, we was like, ASU, like, nah. But seeing them play, like, that toughness, you could tell they was real bought in with each other, and it was real, like, all for the team, all for one, like, type of thing. Yeah, I love their toughness.
So did that kind of impress you too, when you kind of had to look at other schools? Maybe you might not have paid much attention to ASU had you not seen that and noticed that?
They caught my eye even when, I got in the portal, but definitely, yeah. Them being a playoff team, being a playoff contender, it wasn't easy for no team to get there. Like, every team that made it to the playoffs, it was like scratching claw and nail. Like, even for us at Bama, it was something just to, it was a lot. So, yeah, definitely them being there gained a lot of my respect. It gained a lot of my attention, just seeing them be there.
Were you originally recruited by Coach Saban?
Yeah.
I know it's kind of a lot of different demographics, but is there any similar traits or characteristics that Kenny has shared every time you shared with Coach Saban?
I ain't lie, it's way different. Saban old school, Kenny new school. It's like two different ends of the spectrum. They got a lot of positives, though, I'll say that, but maybe within the coming years, or as Kenny continues legacy, it may shine more, but I don't know, I can't say certain similarities. It's way different.
Is there a coaching style that you resonate more with, opposed to that old school versus new school?
I feel like a little bit of both is good, because nowadays in college football, a lot of stuff has changed, and I feel like a lot of the old school stuff was good because you seen with Saban, it worked. Like, being under Coach Saban, I didn't realize until I was in it, but he did the same things over and over and over, and it worked for him. So it's like, if it's not broke, don't change it. So I like a lot of the stuff that he presented to us, and I love a lot of the stuff that Coach Dillingham presented. Like, a lot with Coach Dillingham, he lets you be yourself. He encourages you to be yourself. Like, he encourages the players to lead pretty much everything, and I ain't like, he one of a kind. He really one of a kind. Yeah.
When you were going through the transfer process, what was it about the Arroyo offense that kind of sold you, and what was the vision for you in it?
It was real explosive, and I'm an explosive player. I love to go deep. I love to just make explosive plays. I love to just run around the field and fly around, and you never know what's going to happen. You never know if I'm lining up over here, I could be going over there, or, things of that nature. It was kind of similar to the Bama offense, too. Like, a lot of the stuff that he presented, I seen before, and I was familiar with it, so it wasn't foreign to me. It wasn't like I was reading hieroglyphics or anything. I really just liked his stuff, and it was a lot of the stuff he showed me too was it was pro style stuff. Like, a lot of that stuff was ran in the NFL, so I'm like, okay, this can translate at the next level. Yeah.
When did you get the nickname Turbo? Your youth track days, or?
Yeah. So I ran track all my life. A lot of people, they know me from track. I was in maybe like 7th or 8th grade, and this dad on the team, he said that like one time after my track meet, like after I ran a race, he was like, I think he just called me Turbo or something. So I kind of took it, and I'm like, okay, I like it. But then it really didn't catch on till like probably like my junior year when I started taking off in football. And then by the time my senior year, everybody called me that. Like, even my teachers nowadays, like my teachers, coaches, anybody, people in the community, like everybody called me Turbo.
Was it hard to give up track? Your dad was a track coach, right?
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah.
College track athlete, I think.
Yeah.
Was it hard for you to give up the track?
Not necessarily. Like I said, I ran track my whole life, and when it came down to it, I felt that I didn't have any more passion for the sport of track. Like, I felt like I did all I could. Not that I did all I could, but I did like all that I wanted to. So I realized that I really just wanted to focus on football, and I knew this was my path. So I wanted to give up track, it was hard for everybody else, but it wasn't hard for me to give it up.
Being that you're from Gainesville, did you consider Florida? Did they recruit you at all?
Oh, definitely. I grew up a Gator fan. Like, I bled orange and blue. Like, I was at all the games. Even when I was getting recruited, like, by other teams, I was still at pretty much every Gator game if I wasn't on the road somewhere. And I did consider Florida, but when I got into recruiting, I just realized, like, nah, I kind of want to branch out and explore more. Like, I wanted to get away from home, yeah, because I grew up there.
Does anybody have a nickname as good as yours on the team? Who has the best?
Me.
Who else? I have a good one.
Ghost is pretty good.
Ghost, yeah, Ghost hard. I ain't gonna lie, Ghost is hard. Landlord, that's tough.
That's pretty good.
I say we top 3. Yeah, we probably top 3. Yeah, yeah, we top 3.
Although you haven't played a game yet this season, what would you say is going to be the difference between playing the SEC compared to the Big 12?
I can't say. I've never, even being from Florida, being from the South, you don't consider nothing else. Like Big Ten don't exist, like ACC don't exist. Maybe like we play Florida State, you know, something like that. But I don't know. I got to see. I couldn't say right now. I couldn't speak on it because I never really watched like the Big 12. Yeah.
Is this your first time really spending any time out west?
Pretty much, yeah. I never ever imagined moving out west. Like I said, I'm from Florida. I love Florida. I always want to live in Florida. So like coming out here, it definitely was a change, but it wasn't hard to get used to. It wasn't too foreign to me. Like when I got here, it took a couple weeks, you know, me moving in and stuff, but I felt like it was a perfect fit.
So you say you never thought you'd be here. What was it that made you switch to end up wanting to come here?
Really my comfortability, seeing everything that it has to offer, the city, just the culture out here. I felt real comfortable and I felt real welcomed out here. Yeah.
You caught a lot of deep balls in practice. How did that compare to your practices at Alabama?
I caught a lot of deep balls there too. Like even looking back at my time at Bama, it's a lot of stuff. Like I feel like even now I still am digesting it. But yeah, like a lot of stuff that I'm doing, I've been doing. I feel like now it's just me polishing it and trying to enhance my game a little bit more.
Is that what you think contributed to you not playing more there, or was it just like you being overlooked or slept on, or what do you attribute it to?
It's a lot. Like even like my freshman year, like I never make excuses for myself, but like even my freshman year before fall camp, I got hurt. My sophomore year, I didn't really have a good fall camp. And I feel like mentally, I was weaker in some areas, so a lot of stuff, say it didn't go my way, it kind of got to me. And I try not to let stuff carry over to the next day, but when you put so much into this, it's hard not to let it carry over because you're thinking about it, because you want to be great. So as athletes, you know, when you put your all into something and it doesn't necessarily go your way, it get to you because it's like, it's your all, it's everything you got, you feel me? So I feel like my time with Bama, it definitely wasn't taken out of spite. Like it's a lot of lessons that I learned and I still carry with me now. Like even when I line up and I strap my helmet on, like it's a lot of stuff that, you know, my wide receiver coach there told me, and I still think about it to this day because, you know, it's at the end of the day, it's getting me better. At the end of the day, it's just trying to improve. So I don't look at it as like a failure. I just look at it as like lesson learned.
What have you learned from Coach Ward?
I've learned to be intense. Every time you line up, you got to win. Even the intensity with blocking, the intensity with running routes, being detailed, being a pro about how you going about things, and just being a man when you approach the line. Like you have a job to do, just like the O-linemen, they have a job to do. Sam, he has a job to do. So being reliable, being that guy that your teammates, they don't have to look out there and worry, like, is he going to do his job? Like, just being that guy that can be consistent, be there for the team, and just produce how you know you can. Yeah.
Have you been able to mentally move on from everything?
Oh, yeah, for sure. When I moved out here, I felt like it was a breath of fresh air, being in a different environment, being around different people, different coaches, and, you know, I wouldn't say a fresh start because I never liked things to be like that. I never like to feel like I'm escaping anything. I feel like it was something that I learned, and it's like, okay, you're in a new environment. Let's get what you learned from over there and apply it over here and enhance it. Yeah.
Getting getting past the mental struggle is pretty real.
Yeah.
How do you work with that?
I talk with my mom a lot. I talk to my family, and I think at the end of the day, like when I was a kid in high school, when I was 16, 17, and I was getting recruited, what was my dreams then? Just because things got hard now, just because some things didn't go your way or the path that you thought it was gonna go, you can't let it knock you off your end goal. So, you know, you thought the path was gonna be like this, it might turn a little bit, it might whatever, but at the end of the day, you gotta get to wherever you was trying to go. Even like my high school coaches, they still remind me that to this day, like even some college success was never the goal. So however I can get to, you know, the end goal, which is the NFL, however I can get there, I gotta do whatever it takes. So I never let little things knock me off like what the main goal is. Yeah.
What would be your own evaluation of your game as a route runner, a blocker, or whatever?
On evaluation, I feel like it's a lot that I still haven't tapped into. It's a lot that, and who knows when it's gonna come, you know? Like, I know I got a lot to show this season, and I feel like it's so much in me that I haven't even unlocked yet. So week by week, day by day, even through camp, like I'm just grinding, working towards that. Whatever that is, it's like you running in a tunnel. It's dark, but you see light at the end, and I'm just running towards that light.
Was spring encouraging for you?
Oh, for sure. Getting back, playing ball, it's always fun just to get back out there again, get that feeling again of, you know, just catching the football and running and scoring and just celebrating with your teammates. Like, that feeling never gets old. So getting back out there, being in more of a leadership role has definitely been encouraging for me. Yeah.
What would you say is the difference and stands out between Sam Levitt and Jalen Milroe?
They two different quarterbacks, two different playing styles. I like how Sam improvises, though. I love his improvisation and how he can just spin out the pocket and you never know. It's like scramble drill, and, you know, it's basically keeping that play alive. I love that from Sam, and his leadership, his grit. Like, Sam, that boy. I ain't gonna lie, he's that boy.
Dillingham is very like accountable as a coach. Like, he'll say when he messed up things or whatever. Does that create an environment where it's easier for guys to be more like that?
For sure. He's very honest, and especially in the league like this, you need that honesty. You need that just being honest with players. Like, everybody not gonna have their best day every day. Obviously, we strive towards that, but being around Coach Dillingham, he's gonna be honest with you. Like, yeah, you could be better in these areas, because at the end of the day, it's just gonna make the team better. Like, he may get on me, he may get on Sam. Like, you know, you can make that throw, but he's encouraging you because he knows you can do it. He knows that it's in you. You just gotta find it. He's just being honest with you and telling you. Yeah.
Thanks, Trevor. Thanks so much for.